and it was black, so basically you couldn't see 30, in the winter time you couldn't see 30, 40 feet around you.
Right, right.
So all the industrial.
So there was a lot of work around this
A lot of work here.
Yeah.
And don't forget, after the finish the war, which is the 40s, 46, 48.
Right. And
So my auntie came here in the 50s.
Right.
50, 55, 53, something, I don't know exactly.
Right.
So it was only about 3-4 years after they finished the war, because the Europeans are a very lazy race, and Britain, which a lot of black people doesn't quite understand,
Right.
what they did to us, right? They had the colony, that's why you call it Commonwealth.
Right.
But I don't know if you know about the Commonwealth. The head of Jamaica, the head is the
What's that?
Come on.
Island.
No. Forget about the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister not coming away.
Before that time.
Who's the head of the Who's the head of
Queen.
Jamaica?
Queen.
The head of Jamaica is the Queen.
Okay.
Accept it or accept it not. She's the Queen. She tell the Jamaican government what to do and what not to do.
And when to do it.
And when to do it. You understand?
Right.
So up to today, now, that's why they have 56 countries of Commonwealth. Australia, Canada, New Zealand. So when America talk about America great, this is the grandmother. So America, Canada, New Zealand. Yeah. So we have to think to ourselves.
So they all come here to work.
They all come here to work, and when see how the people them stay, right? Which a lot of black people doesn't quite understand. Not even you when you went to school, and your mom, right? When they free the slaves, Cameron, Barclays Bank, Light TSB, all the Duke and the Duchess, yeah, got paid. The slave them never get nothing, and up to today, we don't have nothing, yeah. After the Jews got slaughtered by Hitler, they get paid, yeah. We don't understand what's going on, because the only thing what we do is to go on and abuse ourselves. We are more destructive, and what they were saying that basically when the British brought the black man to Jamaica, they never bring them to Jamaica, you know. They bring them from the other colonies, Brazil, yeah, and the other small islands. Is the people them who rebel,
right?
From the other islands, they take them to Jamaica,
and kill them.
That's what they brought them there, and a lot of people don't know. You know, a lot of people don't know, and we don't understand. So when you see around there, and when you talk about, first them bring one thing for us. You know what that is? To control us. You doing it. You and Uncle Herbie was talking.
No one. Christianity.
I'm not saying they use that to control you and to humiliate you. Yeah? I'm not saying there's no God, but they use that to control you. You see the Pope, and you look around and see majority of black people usually have the picture of the white man in the house. Because that's the highest itself. Control you. You see the Pope, and they don't believe. They will split me and you with your mother and do certain things. So we have to understand about what's going on today. That's why you see when the Muslim them are going with them things. You know, see them. You see them dangerous, right? Because once they say certain things, here she look down the land, and when them come, them see when them buy a church, them just knock it down. I want £10 off you. I want £10 off you. Me and you we argue. Yeah? Me, the three of us, we argue. But being a Muslim, it's like a link, innit? When we talk about the chain,
Stay together.
Remember I talk about the chain, and all the chain, the slave chain was here, the black country. And where we end up? Yassa. So when your father came and did what he did, I take my hat off to him. Your grandfather, sorry. I take my hat off to him because he understands. Because you don't want to be working for someone, or you get a trap in the system. You get trapped in the system and you don't know, because the white people are rich. In other words, what I'm saying, that the reason why they're rich, because they pass the money down. We're not selfish enough. But we ain't got nothing. Because you can't name me one rich black man.
Right, because in America, they do talk about the when Abraham Lincoln wrote the the independence of slave, the Declaration of Independence. Well, that now was George Washington, but when he allowed the slaves to be free in the South, he promised, or back then the government promised the slaves some form of inheritance. And when you fast forward to Martin Luther King, he talked about that inheritance which they trying to reclaim, and they didn't get it.
And getting nothing.
Or could you be free and still you couldn't vote? You didn't have any say in the government. And it didn't know much freedom. Segregation wasn't free. So, so I see that point here. Are you saying?
You know, we have to understand the situation and what's going on. Education is the key. Health, from a country got health, right? In other words, hospitals and education and can feed themselves. They're okay. And not because there's one man I went to see, Nelson Mandela, right? And he's, no matter how many preacher man I've seen, me not see none of them humble as him. None of them no humble. Yeah. Because remember, this man went to prison for 30 years and him come out and him say, majority of our leaders been fed with carrot. In other words, the white man give them something and they accept it. We accept that, you know. And something, and I think Martin Luther King was with him in his ways of behaving. Until we understand that, it's all right you believe, but if you don't love your fellow man and love what's going on around us, we're gonna be in the same situation, because by right we're not supposed to be here. You may have to be here for what, 50 odd years, and what is it? You think they will appreciate you?
Right, because that took some form of bravery or some form of confidence to say to go to a foreign country and decide that this is what I need to do to better off myself and my family. Was that your thinking?
Yeah, work. People working.
So what was it like back there in Jamaica? Was it the norm for people at the time to leave and come here and go back, or to leave? I understand most people left and stayed.
You see, all right. You see, like when I took your mom, right, to show her where I come from, I want to know. I want to see it in my head. I want to feel how my great grandfather behave. Yeah. Why is it that my father and my grandmother come from up in the hill, and I walk so far and I sweat and I feel different vibes. I feel different vibes. So I understand. So when I come and I talk to people and I say, listen, I know where I'm from. And some would say, me don't want to go back because X, Y, Z. Okay then, do what you want to do. But remember, I have to understand that situation, and it was a job and a half to go up that hill there. You know, so and when a lot of us come, and when we go there, until we understand how, because I asked my auntie a couple of weeks ago, I said to her, what was it like when you come here? Remember, there's three things that just, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs for one room. Yeah? And it right on the border, right on the door outside. That's how there was, that's no blacks, no Irish, no dogs.
In America, it was no Jews, no blacks, and no dogs.
See?
If you want a room to rent.
But you see the difference is the Jews understand the situation, so them unite together. Yeah, I'm talking to you and I'm running joke, but I'm serious. Yeah?
I understand.
No, not in that way. You know what I mean by when the Jews them talk, them serious.
Oh, yeah.
With the black man, they're serious. Them go turn on and say, "Oh, I go do certain thing down there. You have to go down there and talk to them in certain way." And when you reach in a certain category, they don't want to know. I take for instance, right? All right then. I went to Jamaica. You know the sun hot down there. Remember, you know, me I come from -2 or 3. Imagine until you come here Berlin, right? And you know what it's like. I mean, just imagine me outside. I'll just give you a rough idea. I got no worry about that. I went and I rang my cousin, my first cousin. Me say, yo, meet me downtown. A passport, a Jamaican passport, me I go for you now. Me don't know nobody. And the same lady where me there with, right? Me say, me don't know nobody. He must say, oh, yeah, man, me I come half an hour. You know, if he come here, I give him 20 minutes. And when the cold start biting, but him finger, you understand? But the sun are different. Me say, what, I run off of me, you know. Me say, tough. What's wrong with this man? Something wrong with this man.
He never turn up.
Never turn up. I mean, I don't know nobody, but I'm not afraid.
Me don't know.
We're not afraid. Why should I be afraid? When you're on the plane, you can't go to the woman and say, "Top the plane." As soon as you come out, them just cuff you, right? If you disbehave. So why should I be afraid to go in my own place? Yes, there's bad thing, but bad thing happen downstairs and more down up there.
It's a brainwash situation.
Of course it is a brainwash.
It's a brainwash situation
Of course
with
it's a
the system in it. But Uncle Norman did say that once you come to England, you buy a house and a car.
You're trapped.
You're done for. Because taxes.
You can't get along. You don't get along. You have to have
The amount of taxes. Cause see, you have to pay for every night parking. You have to, even if you park at your gate, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for electricity, gas, this, that.
The only thing you don't pay for is the fresh air you breathe.